Hey, Satva Leung here, talking about my covers. This, shot by Dennis McGrath over at the San Francisco City College. This was probably my favorite cover. I haven't had very many covers, a few here, but it's probably my favorite. Probably, I just love the photo Dennis shot. It was definitely a hard trick, and yeah, I mean, this thing is super skinny. You got cars, going on both sides. Got this bar here. My board definitely launched in the street a few times, and
Yeah.
I had to grab it, with almost getting hit by some cars. And just you just like one of those. When I finally made it, I just remember like landing and rolling away and going, "Oh, I did it!" So it was definitely fun one.
And yeah, so that's not too far from here, right?
No, San Francisco City College. It's 15 minutes. Everything's 15 minutes in the city.
Yeah.
But it's basically that's like a walkway bridge over to the college, so you don't have to go through this busy street right here. So yeah, students would walk over the walkway
And
bridge.
I know you had an interview in there. Did you know you were getting a cover, or do you remember seeing it for the first time?
I don't remember seeing it for the first time, but yeah, there was an interview. I wasn't. I didn't know I was going to cover. I think they surprised me. Yeah, good old strength.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. What's next?
We got next. So yeah, I got some limited covers. So yeah, good old Gerhard Stochl. What's up,
Yeah.
Gerhard? Definitely had a fun time skating, taking photos with him around this time. This is '97. Yeah, we used to always go with Gerhard. It was Gerhard. I think Gerhard was like maybe in school here.
Really? Okay.
I think. But yeah, he was just a super cool guy and just fun to shoot photos. Real like low pressure, like let's go here. Let's just go up in the avenues. Or this was up kind of above Ashbury,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, we just kind of search around for spots. This was just this random wallie, which I was actually kind of surprised they put on the cover. But I mean, it's a cool photo. I like it, But I was actually kind of like, really, you got the cover for that? But I do like the photo. Got the sun creeping in. Good toy machine
Yeah.
graphic on there.
So a lot of people may not know, Limited is a German magazine.
Yep.
And so this was summer 97, and then we go 1 year later to summer 98.
So this is when I lived on Fulton and Divisadero. I lived in this apartment building, some skaters, and kind of by Elmo Square. This was at the bus stop across the street, and now I think they built a new bus stop, which kind of like blocked the ledge.
Uh-huh.
But we would never skate this thing, but you know Gerhard would come over, we're kind of like looking out the window, hey, where should we skate? And we kind of, I think, just spotted that. We're like, hey, what about that? Let's try it from this kind of interesting angle from the looking out the window
Of your apartment.
from my apartment.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, we just shot it, did some nose blunts, and I remember like we kept getting like blocked by the bus. The bus would just pull up, and you have to wait. I'd be kind of like, yeah, be kind of signaling Gerhard, okay, ready. um, and yeah, this apartment, another just kind of random story. So it's kind of the classic SF apartments with the gate,
Right.
And I was writing for Ezekiel at the time, and I think they sent me this like massive box, like I don't know. I think it was the biggest box they ever sent me. I don't know why. Maybe it was like before a tour or something, but they just hooked up a fat box, and I didn't even get the box. I got back to my apartment, and the UPS driver had just buzzed the buzzer. I wasn't home, and just left the box.
Oh boy.
And so I get back, the whole box is just all the gear's gone. It's emptied. Someone just took it all. But I think they left like like a pair of socks. There was like a pair of
Belt,
socks.
yeah.
They didn't like the Ezekiel socks. That was just bringing back a memory. I mean, this was such a fun apartment too. Like it was 98. It was right around the corner from it's now the Independent, but back then it was called the Justice League.
Okay.
Had all these amazing DJ shows there. 2 blocks away. I just remember going to see amazing shows and just walking right back to my apartment. But yeah, I mean, back to photo. Nice work, Gerhard.
Yeah, not many people got 2 limited covers, much less within a year of each other. That's pretty incredible.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it'd be interesting to know if he actually was living here, or if this time of year was just when he would come over for the trade shows, or
No, he was definitely living here.
He was. Okay.
Yeah, he was definitely living here. I'm pretty sure he was going to school. Pretty sure. But yeah, because I remember like, hey, when can you go shoot? And I'm after class or something. I think I remember him saying that. So yeah, Gerhard, correct us. We're wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're going to college here.
You grew up in Arcata?
Yes.
And what year did you move to the SF?
So as soon as I turned 18, 94, I was out. I was in Mendocino, actually until like 5th grade. Started actually skating there, but then moved up to Trinidad, which is a teeny little fishing village north of Arcata, about 5.5 hours north of San Francisco.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to skate there. I mean, it's like I actually more surfed back then, but I did skate. And then from 8th grade, we moved to Arcata, bigger town for the colleges. There's good spots at Humboldt State University, and that's when I really started skating, kind of 8th grade on through high school. Yeah, but yeah, as soon as I graduated high school when I was 18 in '94, straight to the city.
Straight to the city.
Yeah.
Well, awesome, Satva. I believe that about covers it.
All right.
Thanks for getting together with us.
Hell yeah.